folks. If you don't do this the right way, which is just simply observing, annotating, okay, I'm going to prompt you to take screenshots periodically. When I'm doing the live sessions, I'm going to say, okay, screenshot this right now. Now, if you can't watch it live, it's okay, because you're going to be watching real-time data on one of my templates as it's being shown real-time on my end. So you're going to get it better than market replay. Market replay has its place, but it's not going to be as beneficial as seeing something live and understanding why that candlestick should perform a specific way. Why shouldn't this area be revisited? Why should price gravitate now with speed and magnitude to another level of liquidity? I'm going to outline that live in front of the entire world. Okay, I'm going to prove that these markets are absolutely controlled. And it's through an algorithm. And you're also going to see who knows what. And that's all I'm going to say. You're just simply going to be a spectator with note taking and focus and ready to hit the screenshot. Now, it ain't going to be like real quick. You're not going to be prepared for it. I'm going to tell you, get ready, because I'm going to tell you when to take a screenshot of something. Because I want you to be able to capture that second or moment when it happens. Because those moments, exactly when I say that you're going to be doing it, you want to have those in your journal. Because that's where those setups are in the marketplace. That's what it looks like. Everybody comes to me when I was taking mentorship students in, and no, I'm not doing that. Okay, as you can hear, I'm giving you my all in 2023 with the anticipation that I don't have to do this anymore. I don't have to make videos for anybody. I don't need to do any kind of courses for anybody. I got 4 books in the making. One's a fiction. It's about a trader that it's fictional. And I have 3 instructional books that will answer order block theory. It's going to cover everything so that way everybody understands that it's mine. Okay. That's my gift to the community. Once I'm done with that, I'm done. I'm going to go back to being a recluse and just doing what I intended to do as a 50-year-old man. Just chill, fish, trade, do whatever I want to do. And I don't think that I'm going to be needed once I deliver what I'm going to deliver in 2023. Okay. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be beneficial to a lot of you. But if you go in with expectations that, oh, ICT is going to tell me when to buy and when to sell, you're going to be frustrated. And you want to learn how to do this without me. You don't want to rely on me. You don't want to rely on anybody. You don't want to be out there looking for some other system, because I'm going to show you the market. I'm going to pull back the veil, and I'm going to show you the real market maker. I'm going to show you the real algorithm. I'm going to show you how you can read this tape better than anything else out there. Period. Bar none. I don't care who they are, how long they've been doing it, what they've been able to do in the past, whatever. I don't care. I'm going to be in my own lane, and I'm going to be showing you what you don't know. In the anticipation of seeing these setups, knowing what we're looking for, what should it do? Every week, you're going to be looking for one good setup. One good setup. And I'm going to be using the economic calendar to help frame that condition. So that way, much like when I was on baby pips, I was really promoting the idea that you don't really need a whole lot. When I came out with my very first thread, what every new and aspiring Forex trader wants to know, that thread, the first post, I was really just building the idea that, you see these folks out there, they have their guppy system. That was the big thing. VSA, all that stuff was real popular on baby pips. Nobody was really making any money with any of that stuff, but it made people want to watch and read the threads that were being produced about it. But nobody was really showing any kind of executions. Nobody could do anything with any of it. But, much like everything else, there's going to be a flavor of the month, flavor of the year, whatever. And right now, you can see on YouTube that, Smart Money Concepts, my whole life's work, ICT stuff, it's pretty popular. And I want to kind of go out in 2023 with that. When I produce what I'm going to produce for you and sit with you as your real mentor, walking through these charts with you live, not recorded, not going to be using market replay. The data will be real. If you subscribe to TradingView, I do not get anything for this. Okay, I'm not getting any kind of kickback, nothing. Okay, but if you want to verify everything I'm doing, which is what you should be doing, you should have a live stream through TradingView for the E-minis, E-mini S&P, E-mini S&P, and E-mini NASDAQ. Those two markets is what I'm going to focus on the entirety of the year. Okay, I'm not going to be focusing on trading currencies because I already told you I've pulled away from that. I will include Forex in my analysis. So I know some of you are like, man, can you just go back to Forex, please? I'll talk about Forex. I'll tell you what I think my opinion is about where they're going to go and what the draw on liquidity is. And you simply use the model that I've already provided this year for free, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I promise you, if you just stick to that, and you'll see that there's a whole lot of stuff that I teach. There's a lot of concepts, there's a lot of tools, a lot of processes, and it can be overwhelming. It can make you feel like, man, what am I supposed to do with all this stuff? Right. You had a taste of what it was like to be in private mentorship. It was designed to teach everything I was willing to teach, but then also you had the obligation to put it together for a specific model. And I gave more or less foundational models to build off of. And then I made one real short and sweet for the community at large, which was really for my daughter. And that's what was the 2022 model. I'm going to be focusing on the 2022 model. So that way everybody can see that, oh, I'm not going to be just doing other things to find a setup that works right now and ignore what I've taught. I'm going to show you how to use what you learned this year. You don't need anything else. My private group are going to see the benefit of that too. And you're going to find consistency. You're going to find longevity by looking for one thing to repeat. It's an easy process once you let go of all of these things that you have in your mind that you think consistent trading is. Some of you want to try to do what I do, trade on every possible PD array. I only do that to broaden the intention to not just limiting yourself to that 2022 model, because I mean, I'm the author of this stuff, much like when I have my 2019 Corvette out. I love the attention I get from that car. Even though I have a 2021 Corvette, the 2021 Corvette gets a whole lot more attention because it's a poor man's Ferrari. Let's call it what it is until I get the Z06. And then we're going to smash some Ferraris. V10 on a V8, it's getting smoked. But nonetheless, because I've made this content and I've spent my entire whole life doing it, when I see other people just like one particular pattern, my ego and my pride doesn't let them just see that. So I like to over deliver. I like to show other things, and I'll demonstrate that kind of stuff in live market trades with real money so that we understand something. When I say live executions, that's with real data. That's not market replay type thing. But if I'm saying I'm trading with real money, you're going to see it. You're going to see the real money. Okay. But when we're doing live sessions, no more than 2 a week, they're going to be planned. You're going to know what we're looking for. You're going to know what I'm looking for the night before because we're going to be doing analysis. So that way you understand how to go into it. You ain't going to feel like, oh, I got to get up and trade London because it might do this. Who cares? Who cares? We're going to be operating around the morning session. We'll close up shop around 11 o'clock in the morning. And there it is. We'll have anywhere between 2 hours or 90-minute sessions twice a week. That's palatable. Anybody can do that. Okay. Anybody can be around their cell phone. Okay. Where I'm talking in your ear. You get one of your little earbuds. You know what you're going to do. You're going to have one of your earbuds in at your job, and you're going to be pretending you're working, but you're going to be listening to me in your ear. Okay. And then you're going to be looking over your phone, seeing what the market's doing right then and there. And that's how it's going to be. Majority of the morning is going to be me waiting for the next reason to talk about what it's going to do. Now, obviously, I'm a motor mouth. I can talk and talk and talk and talk. I don't want to be doing that during the live session. I only want to be talking when it's salient to what the market's doing right now. Now, I'm going to lead in anticipation what the market's likely to do. So that way you can borrow my anticipatory skills and experience. So that way you'll see This is what it should be doing. We're waiting for this to happen. If this happens, we would expect the market to go up to this candle here, or this fair value gap, or this liquidity, and then it should deliver this way. And I'll take your attention to the next area where it's going to go. If there is no algorithm, I won't be able to do that. If I don't know what I'm doing, I won't be able to do that. You don't need me to push a button, okay? If you go through the process of watching the tape with me, you're going to see how easy it is to find one good setup a week. One good setup a week. Listen, folks, listen. You don't need anything more than that. You don't need 16 trades, okay? You don't need 40 contracts, over leveraging in a discount broker, and market replay, not really making money. You don't need to do those things. Don't pursue that. Do one contract. Do one contract and get 25 handles for the week. You don't think that can change your entire life? It can. What happens if you just make, I don't know, $1,000 a week? Just with one contract. After costs and commissions, and maybe you had a couple losing trades throughout the week. What if you just net $1,000? Right now, if that's what you were able to do 4 weeks out of a month, would you right now, because of what you see me do, and maybe other students, or maybe other educators, other people and influencers, are you going to be allowing those individuals and myself to influence you to want to do more? I want you to think about that before we start in 2023. You need to fix those things, because that's not something good. That's going to be a hindrance. Because if I'm influencing you, if my students influence you, or other traders or educators or would-be mentors or trolls are influencing you to make you do something beyond what is easy. What's easy? $1,000 a week. That is easy. That is easy, easy, easy with one contract. And folks, that can change anybody's life. Anyone. And it might be too high for some of you. You might be thinking, well, if I could just do $500 a week, if I could just do $1,000 a month, man, the changes in my life, what would that really bring for me is peace and stress of all these things that's piling up on me. It could diminish if I could just do that. Right. That's all I'm saying.